Welcome to week 2 of our summer podcast. We had an awesome first week, as you saw last week, and we got some great performances to recognize this week. Before we do, though, we're going to go into some housekeeping. For those of you who are new, housekeeping part of the podcast, we're going to go through some basic announcements, things like that you should probably know. Then we're going to go right into some competitions and then some recognition. Let's go. Okay, dinner goal for week 3, April 28th through May 3rd, is beat last week FP Plus by 10%. The rookie weekly draw, going to be April 14th through June 15th. That's the first section of the weekly draw. The second section is June 16th through August 3rd, and they have a little bit different requirements. So it's $200 weekly check minimum. It's going to be an advance off of your October back end. Again, it's limited to rookies only. You have to be living in Vivint housing, and you have to record 40 plus hours a week in your assigned area, or you have to have one upgrade or one new sell. Those requirements are April 14th through June 15th. Then from June 16th to August 3rd, the only difference is that in order to get that 200 weekly draw, you will need one new install a week to qualify. Now for the Winner Circle incentive, we are going to Hawaii. This is going to be awesome. There are 3 different tiers you can earn here. You can earn silver, gold, and platinum. Silver means you earn the trip. Gold means you get a flight credit for your trip. And platinum means you get a +1. So there it is. We got rookie 60 FP plus, sophomore 95 FP plus, and vet 130 for silver. Then you've got rookie 80 FP plus, sophomore 115 FP plus, and vet 160. That's for gold. And then for platinum, it's rookie 100 FP plus, sophomore 130 FP plus, and vet 180 FP plus. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Hawaii. Just a reminder for late night sales and our install policy. The key part to this is that you have to be out of the home by midnight and you have to dispatch to your technicians by 10:30. If not, then the technicians are not going to be going to those jobs if they're dispatched after 10:30. So just make sure that we live up to the late night policy for installs and sales. All right, let's get into competitions. Here's an overview for all the competitions that we're having for the rest of the year. Currently, we're going through NFS right now. Then we've got the Viper starting May 12th. The Paragon is going to start June 12th. The Dream Team is going to start July 3rd. The Cup, July 26th. And then obviously we got Winner Circle. The dates will be determined still. And our prize pickup is going to be November 5th for all of the prizes that we earned for the competitions. All right, we're going to get right into the recognition. Here's our weekly recognition, starting with rookies. Top 10, let's give it up for Mr. Nate Gutierrez with 3 out in Macon. Number 9, Luke Allen with 3 in Mobile. Number 8, Austin Tiburcio, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, with 3.3 out of Mobile. Number 7, Connor Cruz, 3.6 out of Macon. Coming in number 6, George Cruz, 4.3 out of Mobile. Number 5, DJ Dosterhaus, I hope I'm pronouncing that right too, with 5 out of Dakota South. Number 4, Tanish Singaretti with 5 out of Wilmington. Top 3, we got number 3, Braden Knopp, 5.6 out of Beaumont, Laredo. And number 2, we've got George Budihas. I hope I pronounced that right as well. Just text me, all right? Let me know I'm not pronouncing it right so I can get it straight. Good job, George, with 6 as a rookie, week 2. That is awesome. And George is out of Dakota South. Our number 1 rookie is Gage Sweet out of Des Moines with double digits, hitting 10 FP plus. Great job to you, Gage. Sick week number 2. All right, for our sophomores, coming in number 10, Spence Means, 3 out of Mobile. Number 9, Craig Hunnell, 3.2 out of Macon. Little shout out for Craig. Just want to say congratulations. A big week last week. On Sunday, Craig got baptized. So proud of you, Craig. Making it happen on the spiritual side as well as the production side, my friend. All right, coming in number 8, Pablo Labrada, 4 out of Beaumont, Laredo. Number 7, Sanch Singh, 4 out of Wilmington. Number 6, Taylor Tenapo, 4.5 out of Houston North. Number 5, Q Ball, 4.5 out of Macon. Number 4, Brandon Zemke with 7 out of Mobile. Number 3, AJ Martinez with 8 out of Mobile. And number 2, Nate McAdam with 8 as well out of Des Moines. And our number 1 sophomore, again, is Brennan Eckert with 8.4 out of Greensboro. This is the 2nd week in a row. Congrats to you, Brennan. Again, charming as ever, my friend. All right, now for our vets. Coming in number 10, Collier Swearingen with 9 out of Beaumont, Laredo. Number 9, Eduardo Pena with 9.1 out of Greensboro. Number 8, Nick Turner, 9.5 out of Greensboro. Got to give a shout out to Nick. On Friday, the dude did four on Friday. So Nick, congratulations, having a good, strong 4 spot coming into that weekend. Number 7, Aideen Rayafar, 10.4, double digits out of Macon. Number 6, Trey McClendon, 10.4 out of Macon, also double digits. Great work to all of you. And then we've got number 5, Caden Ingram, 11 out of Houston North. Number 4, Alex Safadina, 11.6 out of Des Moines. Now rounding off the top 3, we got Nick Grant with 12 out of Mobile. Number 2, Josh Herrera with 12 out of Beaumont, Laredo. Josh, that is an incredible week. I do have to give you my hats off to you. This is the best week of your entire career. Week 2. In fact, week 1, I don't even think you were there all week. So week 2, you come out your very first week out here and you put in the best you've ever done in your career. Hats off to you, brother. Proud of you, Josh. And our number 1 vet on the week is Mr. Ben Sokensanj. Last week, his very first week out in summer, full week. He got there, I think, on Thursday or Friday of week 1. But full week for Ben, his first week, goes out and does 17. Great job to you, Ben. Very proud of going out and making it happen, leading from the front, teaching these guys what is possible. Great job, Ben. Let's see how our office is ranked this week. Coming in number 8, Houston North, 31.3. Number 7, Wilmington, 41.5. Number 6, Greensboro, 59.5. Number 5, Macon, 61.9. Number 4, Dakota South, 65.1. Number 3, Beaumont Laredo, 70.7. Number 2, Mobile, 73.2. And our number 1 office last week, give it up, from Des Moines, Iowa, with 85.6 FP plus, 15 reps with the cell, 3 of which were rookies. So great job to you out there in Des Moines. Proud of you for making it happen. Now for the entity level, let's see how we did last week. Our top 5 management groups. Number 5, Ben Sokensanj with 40.1. Number 4, Grant Hoagland, 40.3. Neck and neck right there. Good job, boys. Both out of Des Moines. Number 3, Will Poles, 61.9. Number 2, Nick Grant, 68.7. And our number 1 management group on the week last week, Brett Barber with 70.6. Great job to you, Brett. All right, our senior management group leaders. Here we go. Nick Grant with 131.3. Lucas Duquesne, senior management, 162.8. And Trent Wood, senior management, 189 FP plus. Great job to all of you last week. Wyatt Levine's region last week did 302.1. They had 75 reps with sales and 24 rookies with sales. And last week, the senior region just barely missed the 500 mark with 494.1, 121 reps with the cell, of which 42 were rookies. So great job to everybody. Thank you very much for making it happen. Next week, we're gonna break 500, I can feel it. Now this slide is gonna be our ranking for our area directors. Our area directors are every manager for every office we have. So we've got 9 sales offices out there in the summertime. So we have 9 area directors. So every week we're gonna go through and post up how our area directors have done the previous week. Coming in number 9 is Trent Wood with 2. He's running the Greensboro team. Number 8, Brett Barber with 3, runs Dakota South. Coming in number 7 is Russ Smoot with 4.2. He's running the Beaumont area. We've got Beaumont, which is really far from Laredo. And so Russ Smoot runs Beaumont and Josh Herrera is running Laredo. Coming in number 6 is Lucas Duquesne with 6.7. He runs Wilmington. Number 5, Will Poles with 7.7. He runs Macon. Number 4, Nick Grant with 12. Great job. Everybody from here on up hit double digits. Super proud of you for making it happen. Nick Grant with 12. He runs our mobile team. Number 3 is Josh Herrera with 12 as well. He runs our Laredo office. And we got number 2, Caden Ingram with 14, running our Houston North office. And our number 1 area director last week was Ben Sokensanj with 17 FP plus. He's running the Des Moines office. So great work to all of your area directors who make it happen. Those of you who did not hit 8 is the bare minimum area directors should be doing. So if you did not hit 8 area directors, step up your game. Let's go. This part of the podcast is a gold standard. It's going to be all of our recognition for Saturdays. Saturdays are our biggest days of the week. So we need to treat them as such, which means we need to recognize them as such. So here we go. You're going to get recognized if you do 3 or more FP plus on a Saturday. So starting out with 3, we have Kyle Ingram out of Houston North, Chris Sigsby out of Des Moines, and then we got George Budis from Dakota South, who is a rookie. A rookie going out and hit 3 on Saturday. George, great job to you. Super proud of your performance. Now we're gonna recognize people who did 4 on Saturday, starting with Nate McAdam. He's a sophomore out of Des Moines. Great job to you, Nate. Then we've got Taylor Tenaple, a sophomore out of Houston North, also doing 4. Looking fly as ever, Taylor. Then we've got Caden Ingram. He's never gonna disappoint on a Saturday. Also with the 4 spot, he's an area director for our Houston office. Then we've got Nick Grant, also throwing 4 down on a Saturday. Dude, great job to you, Nick. He's the area director for Mobile. And finally, we got Ben Sokensanj with 4 on Saturday as well. Ben, great job leading from the front out there on Saturday. Ben's the area director at Des Moines. And then let's recognize the top office on Saturday, the Gold Standard office, Des Moines, Iowa, with 22 FP plus, 11 reps with sales, and 2 rookies with deals. Good job. Now for our MVP of the week. Here we go. Drum roll. Let's give it up to Mr. Ben Sokensanj. Ben is our area director out of Des Moines. I gotta give it up to you, Ben, dude. You absolutely destroyed it last week. Not only did you have 17 personal FP plus, but you were the #1 area director last week. You did 6 surveys, I think, on Thursday. I messaged you when you were at 5, and you messaged me right back and said 6. Oh, that is awesome. Great job to you, Ben. You also had the #1 rookie coming from Des Moines, which was Gage Sweet last week. You also had the #2 sophomore coming from Des Moines, Nate McAdam. You are poised this year to absolutely dominate, Ben. Super proud of you. Grateful for everything you've done in the offseason, the preseason to get your group and your team where they're at now. Now we have an uphill climb, and we're gonna go and dominate, and I'm excited to see you go out and bust a week where you do 20. All right, Ben, let's go. That's it for this week's podcast. Thank you all very much for tuning in. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.